Welcome to a regular broadcast of the NOVA Airmada's channel into the histories of one 400 scale model aircraft. Today we cover the lifetime career of the Delta Airlines Douglas DC-3-357 Ship 41, wearing the 1940s era Flying Delta livery. This aircraft is powered by two Pratt Whitney R-1830 series Twin Wasp 14-cylinder air-cooled two-row radial piston engines, with each engine able to generate up to 1,200 shaft horsepower or 890 kilowatts. Each aircraft can carry up to 32 maximum passengers. However, Delta Airlines maxed this design out at 25 passengers. This aircraft has a standard cruise speed of 180 knots or 333 kilometers an hour, with a range of about 1,370 nautical miles or 1,580 kilometers with a standard payload. Originally, this DC-3 was used by the builder, the Douglas Aircraft Corporation, for its own uses, including an around-the-world publicity flight. This flight was completed on December 23rd of 1940 with the registration of November Charlie 28341. Literally the next day, the aircraft, after having been re-registered as November X-ray 28341, became the second DC-3 acquired by Delta Airlines, but the first to fly a revenue flight for the small airline. This aircraft was one of 4 DC-3s that stayed with the airline during World War II, while 6 others had been acquired by the United States military for service overseas. This aircraft and the other DC-3s in the fleet were mainstays in Delta until the late 1950s. Over a period of 3 months in mid-1958, the aircraft changed hands 3 times before settling with North Central Airlines. The aircraft would stay with North Central for 11 years. As a side note, North Central is one part of the many airlines over the years that make up the current Delta Airlines, through its mergers with Southern Airways to form Republic Airlines, which in turn merged with Northwest Airlines, which of course would then go on to merge with Delta Airlines in 2010. The 1960s through the 1980s saw several changes in ownership of this aircraft, along with a conversion to a cargo-carrying aircraft at some unknown date. In the mid-1970s, with the disguise of a World War II era C-47, this aircraft would make a few appearances on the television show Black Sheep Squadron. In 1990, Delta Airlines put out a call to reacquire some of its early aircraft for restoration and display in its upcoming company museum. Several employees tracked down Ship 41 in Puerto Rico with a company called Sixto Díaz Saldana Incorporated, but the aircraft was marked with titles proclaiming Air Puerto Rico. After purchase in 1993, the aircraft was flown via Florida back to Atlanta to begin the restoration process. The restoration process, initially started by volunteers working in their spare time, soon garnered a full-time effort by Delta employees and contract engineers. Zero-hour engines were mounted, and in 1999, the aircraft had been fully restored and wheeled out for engine testing and aircraft ground testing. Ship 41's first flight after restoration took place on November 17th of 1999. This aircraft visited many places around the country before going on permanent display at the Delta Airlines Museum at Hartsfield International Airport. Of the 23 DC-3s that saw service with Delta Airlines, Ship 41 is the only one known to exist today. What you are seeing now is the video showing the 1/400 scale AeroClassics version of this aircraft released in 2004. Several different companies have made their own version of this aircraft, from as big as 1/72 scale all the way down to 1/500 scale. If you like what you see, hit those like buttons and tell your friends and family about us. We've enjoyed making this video, and we hope you've had fun watching it. This channel survives with you, the viewer, and your ongoing support. The more you like my videos helps me get more views, and more views brings in more subscribers. This in turn generates a wider distribution around YouTube, which repeats the process. Thank you, and good day.